What's going on, everyone? Chuck here with VMP Performance, and as you can see behind me, we have yet again JD's 2016 Mustang GT. However, now you'll notice something a little prettier than that 18 manifold sitting on top of this thing. We started with this car with just an 18 manifold, we did a dyno, we did a video, then we did our flex fuel development tuning on this car as well, made a little bit more power, and now we've decided we're going to turn the wick all the way up. This is actually the first 15 to 17 Odin that we've done here at VMP Performance, so we're really excited to see what these Gen 2 motors can make with an Odin blower on top. I'm gonna go grab Mike, get the base tune loaded up on this thing, see what kind of power it makes. We're gonna pull it off the rollers. I'm gonna take it for a little spin. All right, so we got Mike and Joe pulling this thing off the dyno. I'm gonna go grab the keys, take it for a spin. All right, so today we are in JD's 2016 Mustang GT. We just got it off the dyno. This car has the very first 15 to 17 Odin Supercharger. We had theorized that it wouldn't be any issue on the S550 car, that on the 15 to 17 it would bolt up just like it did on the 18 up. But until we could physically verify and install one here at VMP, we didn't want to just come out and release it and say, hey everybody, it fits. We do test everything we sell. We wanted to make sure that the numbers were at a level that we were happy with, and that ultimately the car was going to perform the way it is intended to perform with a VMP Supercharger. I've yet to get on this car, I've yet to have some fun with it, but just initial driving impressions are that this has really woken this car up. I got to drive this thing stock, I got to drive it with just an 18 manifold and a tune, and then I got to drive it again with the flex fuel tune that Mike put on it. So now I feel like this is kind of like the the next evolution of this car. We're now driving it with the 2.65 liter Odin Supercharger on there. To say that I'm excited to lay into this thing and hear what this thing sounds like at Redline is an understatement, but I also have to make sure that I've got a plenty
phone disconnected.
My phone just disconnected. JD's phone disconnected. Impressive that it was still connected this long. We're solid 2 miles from the shop now. So this car is set up at basically the most basic, yeah, I'm gonna say it like that. Basically the most basic setup that an Odin can be purchased in. This is not Loki. It does have the VMP and AFE co-designed cold air intake. It does have the FIC 1000s. It does have the triple pass, dual fan. So it is a full Odin configuration, but it's literally just the base kit. It is a twin jet 69 throttle body. It is stage 2 port, which is the base port for us. And yeah, there's no special tricks. This is literally the tune that we send out with these cars. Mike made like one small revision. I think he added an extra degree of timing just because the NOx sensors were happy. Good job, JD. You got some good 93 in the tank. But yeah, this is just the basic package. It really starts to come alive around 5,000 RPMs, and it turns into a very spirited driving experience in a hurry. Oh, I'm not even gonna lie, I was like, okay, yeah, it's got some good torque down low, but like, where's all this power at? And then right around 5,000 RPMs, the car said, oh yeah, right here, here it is, there's that power you were looking for. And decided it was gonna get a little squirrely on us. One of the great things about the TVS blower is this linear power band that it gives you. It's a really nice download torque that helps you, if you're daily driving the car, it helps you with merging into traffic. It helps you with, if you're messing with your buddy, stoplight to stoplight, if you got your girlfriend in the car and you want to show her what the new Mustang, how this new Mustang feels, it can do all those things really well. But then when you take this car to the track, it's got the airflow and it makes, enough power up top that you're not going to be, shifting gears and falling out of boost and falling out of the power band. It's going to continue to pull through every single gear, which is one of the greatest things about TVS blowers. This blower was designed and manufactured and engineered in a way to provide the best all-around performance while still maintaining a daily driver type feel, especially in a car like this with completely stock exhaust. This car is not loud. I'm able to easily talk to the GoPro. I'm not in here screaming and yelling at it. I can just have a conversation, and then I can grab third gear and take off. The car is on street tires, so let's be honest about the traction potential. It's not good. So I'm not going to be able to really lay into this thing and see what the acceleration's all about, not on these tires, and especially not on a public street, but I do at least want to give you, I want to play you the Odin soundtrack a little bit so you can hear just how amazing this blower sounds on this car. With the quiet exhaust, it really gives the blower an opportunity to sing its song. Woo. Oh yeah. If that doesn't get your adrenaline going, if that doesn't put a smile on your face, you're not a car enthusiast, period. This thing with the manual transmission is an absolute blast to drive. And this car's on stock suspension right now. I know BMR has sent us some goodies to get on this thing to make this thing drive a little bit more straight, hook up a little bit better. But for being stock suspension, the car is relatively poised, and I have no issue keeping it going straight in the same lane down the road. So I'm wrapping up my drive in the car, put a few miles on it. The tune, mic, thumbs up, it's incredible. It drives like a stock car, really impressed by that. And honestly, am I ready to go trade in my 10R80 car? No, not really. But am I genuinely impressed with how a 15 to 17 car with an Odin blower on it feels? Yes. This is the experience that I can assure you most people are going to look for. It's nothing crazy, it's very streetable, but when you demand the power, when you put the foot to the floor, this thing's gonna deliver you everything you're asking for and then some. And I think that the burnout pad's open. It's open. Joe's looking at me. He's like, what's he doing? Is he gonna do donuts? It's been a while since anyone did donuts over here. I feel like I should rip a couple. JD's giving me the rock on sign, so I think I'm okay. All right, so we've got the car on the dyno. I've taken it for a spin. The big question, what did the car actually make? This car with stock headers, stock exhaust, 93 octane, literally just the Odin kit bolted on, made 705 wheel horsepower. I'd say I'm incredibly impressed with that horsepower number given the little amount of modifications done to this car, and I know JD's gonna really have a lot of fun with this thing. Make sure you guys stay tuned. I'm sure we're gonna be bringing you a bunch more content on this car as it continues to progress. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.